For those who don't know, you've probably been asked this a lot within the last few weeks, but what is 56 Black Men?
It's a movement. It's a network. So we're doing that through campaigning.
Yeah.
On one arm, I'm looking to go into visual communication and film.
Okay.
So that's documenting discussions to creating different film kind of pieces.
Okay.
And then there's a physical realm where we do events.
Got you.
Panel sessions, Q&As. So many narratives about us are spun out there, and it's like you're not really going to appreciate the entirety of someone by a capture and a headline, what the next person is writing about a particular group of people. So it is about communicating stories so people can actually appreciate similarities, differences, juxtapositions of what you're used to seeing versus what the actual situation is, and that's not usually told in a thing. So the initial image is just it wants to be striking, it wants to be bold, and it wants to allude to story. The storytelling will come.
Okay.
So I'm still looking to do more, like with regards to going deeper into these men. And then also, because I think I'm not sure if you did, but a lot of people did ask, how can they also get involved?
I was one of those people. I wanted to ask.
So for me, like it is a network bigger than 56.
I was just going to ask that. Why did you choose 56?
Initially, I was going to call it a specific number. I'm not going to say that number, but it was going to be a different number. And that's what I initially drafted a message for and all that kind of stuff. But I thought, no, let me actually make it more relevant to right now, innit? Because before as well, it was a specific number in my head. So I did some research. I googled how many black people have been killed within the UK, or within London, or wherever. I was googling different things, but around that, because in 2018 they were talking about a lot, and I'm sitting there thinking like, boom, like I know people that ain't stabbing people up or that ain't dying. You know what I mean? And people have been getting stabbed up and been dying. Not that saying it's not bad now, because I'm not in that category no more. But when, you know what I mean, back in the day, like it was peak. But long and short of all of that, it was like that's not all black people are about. So I did some research as to how many this year to make it a bit more relevant to the year last year, 2018. There's 56 black people that Sky put out, and I'm going to add that statistic somewhere.
Sounds what Sky reported.
56 black people have been murdered. They had a whole chart of the populations of Asia, white people, and 56 was the most. So I was just like, on the premise that it is a message to the media as well.
Got you.
Let me call it 56. And let's talk about 56 black men that are not being killed. Do you know what I mean? That are not being murdered or not perpetrators or victims of violence. And that's where the 56 came from. And it also gave me, I think any project like this needs that type of, needs milestones.
Got you.
If I hadn't got 56, bro, it'd have been a longer journey. Like, do you know what I mean? Because the number I was thinking was more. And that's cool because now, bro, like I could have.
You could have a lot of people, exactly. Judging by how it's popped on. Why did you choose that to be the main slogan for your platform? I am not your stereotype.
I'm not my stereotype.
I'm not my stereotype.
It's interesting. So you see that as the main one. I guess it will be seen as the main one. Because.
Why do you think there is such a narrow stereotype for black men in Britain? I guess that's a better question to ask.
But both are really good questions. Why did I choose it to be the main one? I chose it to be the main one because this was more strategic as well than anything. Because one of the biggest ones for me was, one of the deepest ones for me is no black boy is born with a knife in his hand. So at what point do we get to a stage where we identify with the black boy or the black man as the killer? And we really want to do some visual stuff around that with younger black boys. But I'm not my stereotype. Again, I think these are conversations that you have with your boys in the car. These are conversations you have in the barbershop. These are conversations that I'll be having in people's living rooms and stuff, saying like, "Yo, like we should record this. We should." And I'm sure different people have had moments of that. And I'm not my stereotype. Just is one moment for me that, or one type of idea that I've expressed over the years. Is something that I've had a deep train of thought on. So that's probably what's pushed it to prominence. As well as the fact that it matches with what we're trying to say. I think one of the successes as well, and bringing it back to why I chose that, of the 56 Black Men campaign and push, is that when you look at the images,
Yeah.
it automatically, I think, intrinsically makes sense to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think they have to calculate too much to understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Rather, the image, I don't even think a lot of people initially read the job titles.
No.
I don't know if they do, but I don't think they do.
I didn't.
Cool.
I didn't. I remember going on the page and I just saw.
You saw the image.
That's a powerful image.
And so I think the image really just, you get it.
Yeah.
And then when you see them all together, it's like, well, okay, cool. There is, what are they trying to say? What are they communicating? What's the story behind it?
Yeah.
You know, but you get that it's not a negative thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's supposed to be an image that people have attributed to negativity.
It's almost like
It's an
the
empowerment.
irony of it. It's like, yes, that looks like it should be a negative image, but you know it's not straight away when you look at it.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
So I think I'm Not My Stereotype helps articulate that.
Got you. The two go hand in hand.
Yeah, because you see a stereotypical image of the black man in a hoodie.
Definitely.
So for you to say I am not, it's like, okay, so what are you then?
Yeah.
At that point, now we can start to explore the
Yeah.
different streams, different narratives behind. I'm a investment banker actually,
Yeah.
but I do wear a hoodie sometimes.
Yeah.
Or you know, I'm a founder of Next. You see so many black men, bro. Like, do you know how peak it is? You go on the bus, you see black boys in a hoodie. And you really do somewhere inside feel like there could be something negative, but this could be like a genius, but this could be a coder.
When you really think about it, you're so right. Because even I, to this day, right now, will hand on my heart say I'm probably a tiny little bit skeptical, almost fearful of what a black man in a hoodie might or might not do.
110%.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
bro.
That's crazy social conditioning.
A couple of us.
Why do we think that way?
A couple of us have crossed the road for it. A couple of us have held back a little bit for it.
Yeah.
But I've seen times I see like the man then running.
Yeah.
Then I might step back a little because you don't know if you're about to get one. Like, what's gonna happen? You just park.
Yeah.
Real quick, because fam, it was.
And literally, if the skin color was different,
You wouldn't.
your reaction would be totally different. That's the craziest thing about it.
Deep this year. 2 years ago, I saw someone bleeding up. Yeah. I was on my way somewhere, walking down, and literally in front of my eyes, the guys like started bleeding up, bro, differently. Like I'd never seen it like that. So that was dramatic, and like a movie, the blood just gushed out like literally, and it looked fake. But in about like a matter of seconds, the whole street smelled like iron. And deep this, what I'm about to say is going to be really deep. I was walking like probably 30 seconds away, maybe 10 to 30, so it might be a bit too about. I was walking close enough to see it, but far away enough for if I turn left, I'm not in it.
Okay.
As I'm walking up, I'm a deep thinker as well, but as I'm walking up, a white guy on his bike, he gets off his bike, he sees it, gets off his bike, immediately goes and puts his hand on the stab wound, other person's dipped or whatever. Then I see this guy's, who I then found is this guy's boy, they're walking like, one of them's walking on the other side of the road this way, and I know they're his boys because when I stuck around for a little bit, the police came, and I moved, the same people was like, yo, like, boom, boom, obviously talking about how they're gonna find who is, but they was trying to stay away from the feds, because they didn't want to get caught up in it. But I'm walking up, I see that, I'm seeing this already. I see a couple man over there, I see my man bleeding out, I see someone else, and immediately in my head, I want to go help the guy, and I want to put my hand on the situation. And I say to myself, family, if you touch this kid and his friend thinks you're an op, you're getting it too. Do you know how deep that is?
Crazy.
That if I go like to try and help my man,
that thought process is crazy.
Bro, that his boy might actually bore me up. Because his boy don't know me, and I look like the enemy, bro. Because we look like each other.
It's crazy when you think
that's
about
a problem, brother. Obviously, the white guy had already put his situation in, but for that to have to go through my head, and I'm mature in my thinking as well.
And this is a life or death situation.
Yeah, bro, like. For like someone's bleeding out, and you actually have to now consider. Not you don't have to, but it ran through my mind. I'm a human being, like it ran through my mind. I couldn't make it up. My instinct is, yo, bro, like do something. That's your bro. That's your little bro. And I'm thinking, but
go got
you don't know what it
to
is.
This.
And at the same time, it's like, again, so also not just his mans that was with him, but the mans that's across the road. They might not know if I'm going there to help dude or. And not only that, like the white guy had done it, then people was crowding around him as well. So by the time I reached him, it's like you don't put I don't like putting too much around somebody.
Yeah.
Especially when he's bleeding out, like you see him losing his life right there.
Yeah, you don't need to add to that situation.
That moment. So the most I did was I chopped up his mans at the side, like once like people was around and think like his way was a bit more calmer.
Yeah.
Then I chopped up with him briefly, but that's mad to me, like that we are the enemy. Like you're my enemy. Apparently you're supposed to be my enemy, like, but you ain't, you're my brother. And I see you on the road, it should be that. You know what I mean? So like that's a weird one for me, and to really try and reinvent this idea. Not reinvent, that's the wrong word. Re-establish this idea of the black man.
Got you.
And that's why it's more about empower. Like, bro, like no one else gonna do it for us, fam.
Yeah.
Not begging the media to change. Like that's not it. Like yes, please represent us properly, but we need to come together different.
Yeah. I guess you touched on it already, but through 56 black men, what do you want it to represent in 5-10 years time? Or what do you want to have achieved through 56 black men?
Great question. I couldn't sum it up in like a situation like that, but I'll give you an idea, which will not do it justice, but I'll give you an idea. I really want to be able to invest in black men and the black community. It's not just about black men, but I'm very big on people. If you're a visionary and you start something, be true to what you started it for. I don't like it when people start something and it's like now they have to do everything because some people are unhappy or some people want you to use that platform to communicate another idea.
Understood.
It's like, nah, that's not why we started it. If you want to communicate about that idea, you set up something. Simple. Yeah, we're going to be going into the dynamic of men and women as well at some point. Because, that's the binary form in my head anyways. Perhaps. But it's more so going to be, not men and women, it's going to be women communicating their experiences and X, Y, Z at some point. But I really want to grow the voice of men. Initially. But when we do events, women are invited, all that kind of stuff as well. Like, you know what I mean? But we really need to create a platform where men are seen more than person. Not to say that I'm perfect. Yeah. Not to say that you're perfect. And I really want it to be a part of that because that's how the media will try to do some shit like, oh, see?
Yeah.
Fam,
literally.
We're not perfect. Nobody's saying we're perfect. What we're saying is that not everybody's negative person to their core. It's what you made us out to be. Nobody's perfect, bro.
And that's what you really want to try and
challenge. We're not role models. We're role models. There's people in 56 that have been to jail, cuz. Realist talk. When you hear their story, you hear their story. Transform their life. You understand? Yeah. That's not really a role model, is it? Yeah. Because you shouldn't model your life after that person. Yeah. But he's a real guy. So long and short, like in the next 10 years, bro, like I want to have 356 invested in the lives of people financially, strategically. You're talking about connections. You're talking about if there's a problem, it can be solved within 56. If something happens, like with regards to like government's not giving us money that's supposed to be allocated to us, 56 can put out a statement about it and it'll be heard, brother. Got you. Because people know where I'm going and we're united. When we actually come together and we understand it, like it's different. Like, for me, it's like I want whoever you are, like whether you're famous, whether you're not famous, whether you've got loads of money and you haven't. When you come into, because I would like a members club as well. When you come into the club and you come into the 56 Forum, we're just brothers, bro. We just strip back and just 56 black men, just black men out here helping each other. That's nobody's above, below. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah. And we respect each other accordingly. You know what I mean? And we love each other because I think there is no respect in our station of love. So there's investment. We're talking like behind the scenes. There's a couple of conversations I'm trying to have. Yeah. But that's an uncomfortable feeling as well. Because remember I said about co-signing people that are just not nice? Yeah. Or just proud for no reason. And like, bro, like if it's really thing about shitting on people because of who you've taken pictures of or who's on the contact list, bro, it's people that get shitted on still. Like, you're not the only person that knows people like it. Yeah. But when you really meet movers and shakers and people that have, bro, like power. Some of them are the most humble people I've met, brother. Like that investor. Just come to my yard.
Yeah. You wouldn't think that.
Calm. When he came to the door, calm. When I tell you where he lived, yeah, it's different, bro. Like it's not, it's not normal.
Yeah.
But calm.
Yeah.
And you talking about people that live on the estates, it's like you can't even like,
can't even talk.
let's meet.
Yeah.
Man ain't got time.
Oh, so hold on a second. This millionaire investor has got time and you haven't. Yeah, it makes you start to think.
So I want to create a forum where that happens.
When that happens, I appreciate that.